you hear that? See that coming down behind me? Relic primer. That's what that is. I got off for 6 hours this morning, gang, and I was not disappointed. Had a great time. Dug a lot of holes. Made some great finds. Got it on video. Check this out.
First signal of the day is screaming at me like a quarter. Check it out. Nice old large scent. Oh yeah, we're gonna get a date off of that one for sure. It's hard to see, there's not much light yet. Awesome. Well, we let it dry up a little bit. So it looks like an 1853. Certainly possible that it was dropped by one of the troops here. A lot of nice details on it, but it is a little banged up, a little bent. 1 cent, baby. I love it. So I'm just working along this old road here, and there's a lot of trash, a lot of pull tabs in the ground. But there's also some old stuff mixed in. I got a pretty strong penny signal coming in about a 1035. Pretty shallow, and I missed it. But I think there's some lead right here. Yeah, it's an old 3-ringer. And I put a nice gouge in it by the looks of it. I think that's fresh. Yeah, this thing's really flattened out. Well, that's the kind of thing we're looking for, gang. Let's see if we can't find some more. Another penny signal, about 4 inches down. Got it out. Something round. But there's a hole in it. Well, that's definitely a button. I can't tell if it was old and repurposed. There might be some gold gilt left on this side. I can't see any pattern on it. Yeah, that's pretty old. Awesome. So I'm just working through some trash here along this road. You can see all the trash strewn out here. There's garbage piles over here. Just trash everywhere in here. I got a shallow signal, about an 1123. And I thought I saw something shiny. Here it is, right here. Look at that. I don't know how old that is, but look at that gold. Wow. Now we'll clean that up a little bit, see if there's anything on it. Well, there's the back. And it's not real old. Look at that. An old fleur-de-lis in the middle there. Looks like an old Boy Scout button. Pretty sweet. Well, I got a real high tone here, showing up like a $50. A few inches down. I would do a live reveal. There. Yep. The curse of the live dig. Every time. Pretty solid 1230 on this one, guys. Hold up a little toe tap. It's a little banged up, but not bad. 1246, 6 inches down. Check this out. Look Look at that. I have no idea how old that is. But it's got to be an old smoke pipe. Look at the detail. That's amazing. It's starting to dry out a little bit now. Wow. Look. Oh, wow. Look at that. The detail's really popping as it dries. Guys, I have no idea how old that is. If the troops left it here, I do not know. There's a seam there. It looks too new. It looks a little too modern. Wow. Well, there's a fresh one out of the hole. I don't know what it is yet. It was right there. It fell right off when I lifted the plug. There's some kind of tag. It says something above the number 460. There we go. Can't quite read what it says. Oh yeah, it looks like a railroad tag. Well, we'll clean that up a little bit. Well, I got about 6 hours in before the rain chased me out today. Look at all this trash. 6 hours worth of trash. Look at all these shotgun shell head stamps. There's got to be 24 of them there that I dug. Pull tabs. Dig it all, guys. Little bullets. Screw caps that sound just like buttons and bullets. And the bigger stuff, of course. This thing's actually kind of cool. I might actually save this. Looks like a little key strike plate from an old trunk or something. I don't know if you can see that or not. Still has the rivets in it. That's all right. But look at that. A couple of live 308 rounds, a live 30-30 round. Lighter, some modern stuff in there. Dug it all today, guys. But it was worth it. Time for the paper towel wrap up. Guys, what a hunt that was, huh? Really fun to be out in the woods, and to make some decent finds today was just a bonus. So, today was definitely a good relic day, but I do have to show off the one good coin that I found. Got a pile of clad that I don't have enough room on the paper towel for, but the large cent, 1853. Get you a good close-up of it. Left a little dirt on it just so you can see the detail a little better. It is a little banged up. It's a little bit bent in certain spots, but still a decent old find. 1853. And then found this little suspender clip. The old button here is really very old, probably early 1800s. Take a look at this. You can see where the holes were actually punched, not drilled, but punched through. The shank in the middle had fallen off. See where it says plated right up on top there. And then they punched those 3 holes in there to repurpose it as a button. Still some gold gilt left on the front. Pretty cool. Little Boy Scout buttons. Those were kind of neat. That gold kind of scared me when I saw that coming out of the hole. That was pretty awesome. The little toe tap definitely shows some age. The one and only Civil War bullet that I found, and I put a little more character on it, as you can see. This one was flattened, though. I was in an area where there's just a lot of signals, and it was really tough to pinpoint anything. But at least it wasn't in immaculate condition, and it's certainly not now. And one of my favorite finds of the year, probably, even though I don't think it's very old, is this old brass pipe. Check this thing out. All I did is I gave it a little brush, a little brushing, and then just a real light coating of oil over top, just to highlight the details. This thing was probably made in the 1960s. I know that's gonna freak you guys out, but it's really not that old. It was made in India. There's no maker's mark on it whatsoever. But someone helped me out on Facebook, and we were able to locate an exact replica to this pipe. And it was made in India in the 1960s. But still a really nice display piece. I was hoping to see an eagle on there. Boy, I was really hoping that this was military, but obviously not. It's 100% brass. There's a little insert there for the tobacco cup. And I did clean it out completely, so it is fully functional. One of these days I'm going to have to try it out. Here's another really cool find today. This is a railroad tag that I found. Night Train A&S Railroad, it says on this side. Didn't realize that because I was looking at this side. It said Augusta and Macon. Tag number 460. Little star up there above the slot too. So I did a little research on that, and here's what I came up with.
The A&S Railroad opened in 1868 as a horse-drawn line and maintained that status for at least 20 years. In 1888, an audit listed it as having 7 miles of horse line and 1.5 miles of freight line. Its equipment at the time consisted of 75 horses and 15 rail cars. In that year, it carried more than 800,000 passengers across Georgia. The average fare? Between 4 and 5 cents.